All right, what's going on, everyone? Chris, Chef Sports Cards here. We are doing 2024 Topps Heritage third hobby case break number 4. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Especially if you're new to the channel, welcome. Bit about us, we've been around for over 6 years now. We break mostly baseball. We ship all cards from every break. We're very generous with the top loading. We ship as quickly as our little hands will move. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. eBay continues to run their free sweepstakes. There's no purchase necessary there. Go to any of our eBay listings. Look in any of our eBay listings. Look in the description. At the very top, there's a link. Click on that. Follow along with what it says, and you can win some free cards. I don't know of what or how many or any of that, but might be worth a shot. You never know. Also, go to check out our website, chefsportscards.com. So we have the Heritage half blaster case breakup over there. I think there's literally 3 teams left, 2 or 3 teams. And I reduced the prices on the last teams too. I think they're only like $12 a spot or something like that. So if you want to go grab one of those, we can break that tomorrow along with our eBay breaks. But it'll get filled in the next day or so. So we'll be doing it in the next day or two. Alrighty, let's go over the teams. D-backs, Robert H. Braves, Matthew C. Orioles, Matthew T. Red Sox, Robert H. Cubs, Lou B. White Sox, Robert H. Reds, Rick S. Guardians, Marcus F. Tigers, Lou B. Kansas City, Bradford T. Astros, Lou B. Angels, Andrew P. Dodgers, Keith E. Brewers, John T. Marlins, Lou B. Mets, Thomas M. Yankees, Michael L. A's, Andrew P. Phillies, Dave D. Pirates, Lou B. Cardinals, Carter B. Padres, Robert H. Giants, Adam H. Mariners, Christopher B. Rays and Rangers, Joe R. Blue Jays, Lou B. And Nationals, Mike K. All right, yeah, you never know, Andrew. Let's see what happens, my friend. Power of positive thinking, my friend. Power of positive thinking. Oh, Andrew, I sent you the Apache card. It's in your package coming out to you. All right, let's open some cards. What do we got? Lewis Taint. Taint. All right, let's see. 64 to 82. 229 and 172 with a 3.30 ERA. That's not too shabby. Long career. Wow. Pretty amazing. All right, that one for the Red Sox for Robert. It's the only reason I like the big ones is to read the stats of their career. Unless it's got an auto on it, of course. Then we like it. All right. Yelich, Yount, dual auto. All right, no problem. It's funny. I was in a Topps Chrome Black break last night, and I was gonna buy the Brewers in a team break because I looked at the checklist. I was like, oh man, I'd like to have a Yelich. I don't think I have any Yelich autos in my collection. I might have one, but I don't think I do. And I saw it and I was like, oh, I should. And for some reason, I just bought into a random team instead. And of course, they pulled a Yelich. Kyle Freeman, low number. I was so bad. I was like, damn. And I had a decent team in the random, but nothing hit. Yeah, nothing crazy. I mean, actually, there was a ton of good autos out of that break itself. It just not for me. In fact, I was kind of impressed. Like 10 of the 12 autos were really good. Show and dice. There's Buxton for the 20s. And that's hand number 76 of 99. the show and dice with the wrong picture on it of the guy who just died, right? Didn't he just die, Whitey Herzog, or Hunter Goodman? It was like just the other day. Nick Gonzalez. Aaron breaks Ruth's RBI record. Oh, I know you got some, John. I pulled one or two for you. I don't think I do. I don't know why, but I really should actually look and see. I tend to surprise myself sometimes with what I do and don't have. Sean Manaea low numbered. There's a lot of cards here I tend to forget sometimes. And Seth Lugo white bordered for the Royals. For Bradford. La, 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 la. Robert, what's going on, buddy? My favorite guy from California. Got a lot of guys from California. I like a lot of you. Robert's my favorite. How about that storm in Dubai the other day? I only just saw that today, like on Instagram. That was crazy. You're like, this is desert, right? Like, that was insane. And then there's all these conspiracy theories. I was reading this whole conspiracy thing online about how the government there is trying to do something with the weather. Like I don't know. They're saying they have planes that like make clouds or something. It was the weirdest story I ever read. Jake Cave low numbered. And they think that's why they had this, huge, massive storm. But that was like the world was coming to an end there. Andrew Abbott. I feel like we're not focusing. Come on, man. Forest Wall. Pena. Paulo Suez. Cunha. Eduardo Julian, low numbered. Your boy Jackson Merrill's playing well out there with the Padres, huh, Robert? Mason Wynn, Jackson Merrill. Who's the other one who's doing? Oh, Colton Cowser as the Baltimore won like the third rookie of the year in a row or something. Bryce Harper, new age performer. Yeah, I know. It was just crazy. I had never heard of it before. So what is it called? Idle seating. I saw a video of the plane like literally shooting clouds out of it. I was like, what in the world? Yeah, I'd never heard of it before. It's pretty crazy. And they're saying that had something to do with why they had this horrible storm or something. I don't know that any of that's true, but they do some nutty stuff over there in Dubai. There were a lot of very expensive cars destroyed over there. The insurance company was not having a good day in Dubai. Alcantara, Yoshida. Yeah, Jackson Merrill. He's a player, man. Mauricio rookie. Construction on the transatlantic Trans-Alaska Pipeline begins. That's the first time I've seen that one. Cloud seeding. Yeah. I had no idea what it is, honestly. I just, like I said, I heard the story. I was reading it a little bit and I was like, what are these people talking about? But then they showed a video of like the planes flying and like literally clouds coming out of them. I was like, wow. I don't know if that would disrupt. I mean, I don't know what it is really. So, I mean, I get the idea of what they're trying to do, but I don't know if it would disrupt the weather like that. But that storm was pretty nuts. CJ Abrams and Christian Walker, white border for the D-backs. For Robert. And what is the purpose of it, Tom? Like to lower the temperature? To like why do they are they trying, or what are they trying to do? I don't know if they're being successful, but Austin Meadows, Austin Riley, New Age performers. De La Cruz rookie. J.P. Crawford low number. Excuse me. Well, if that's the result, they should probably stop whatever they're doing. Quinn Priester and Schneider. Muto. Palmer Snell. Zach Gallen. Shohei. Nolan Jones. That's a crappy box. For the Ranger, Bill Hands on the 75 buyback. William Alfred Hands. It just says he was dealt to the Rangers in 74. Usually they put like a little history on the bottom. Nothing crazy for Bill. Hey, he was traded to Texas. That's the best we have to say. Yeah, and I was saying in the last break too, you got all these people giving up on Jackson Holiday already. Poor kid. I feel horrible for him. Kid's like 15 games, 10 games into his career. People are like, this kid sucks. Like, jeez, guys, give him a chance. It's a buyer's market. Prices are going down, man. Snatch him up now. That kid's going to be something. He's going to be something. Aaron Judge, New Age performers. I saw a guy, I'm sure many of you are on Facebook, that baseball card nonsense page. This guy who posted this thing today. It was like, I told you all months ago this kid was a bust. I was like, my God, man, give the kid a chance. There's Sparky. You got to be kidding me. Buxton again. Jesus. Heritage is killing me this year. Give us something decent, Heritage. Come on. Here is a Ryan Mountcastle on the signature parallel. No signature on there for the Orioles. They are 1 in 275 packs. Missing signature variation. For Matthew. You go, buddy. Evan Carter, rookie. Fujinami, low numbered. Chris, what's up, buddy? Luciano. JD Martinez for the Dodgers, white border. For Keith. Chris, I sent you your Jaws card, buddy. Just so you know. I know you said you wanted one, so I held one for you. Corbin Carroll, New Age Performers. Joe, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Lane Thomas, low numbered. J-Rod and Galsman. Let's see. Riverfront Coliseum opens in Cincinnati. We'll make sure we give that one to the Reds. Lorenzen no-hitter for the Phils. Yeah, it would actually. Now, it's funny you say that, Robert. That would actually be kind of cool. Whoops. Run away. Alex Lang. Vinny. How about those Royals, man? Putting on a show down there in Kansas City. Mets started winning a little bit. Can't have that. That's no good. Here's a Yoshida image variation for Boston. Nice one there. Robert. There you go, buddy. What's the odds on image variations? Are 1 in 65. Oh, you went gambling today. What were you playing? I assume you can't go to your own place. Harrison Bader low number. Like that would be a no-no, right? Going to your own casino. Do you have to go? Are there any rules about that type of stuff, like where you can or can't because you're licensed and stuff? 1300's a good day. I'd take that all day. There we go for the Braves. Black border, Jared Kalanick. It's the one thing I'm finding with Heritage. It's like kind of all or nothing with some of these boxes. You get a couple parallel, a couple variations of black. It is all in the same box. Matthew C. Black border aren't numbered, but they're to 50 copies. On a slot. Oh, man, you're a slot player? Good for you. Zach Granke. It's funny. I was at a card show before they moved the Philly show to the Oaks to the convention center. It used to be at the Valley Forge Casino, and I went upstairs to get a drink and just take a break from the show on Yepes. So I put $20 in a slot machine. And again, I'm not a big casino guy. It's fun when you're there, but it's not something I go out of my way really to do. I was up like $900 or something like that on this slot machine. It was like one of those Wheel of Fortune ones. And there was this old lady next to me. She was a trip. Anthony Volpe for the Yankees and a Gleyber Torres white border. Volpe 604 of 999. For Michael. So I was up, I think, to $900 or something off a $20 bill that I stuck in there. And this woman, she had to be, I don't know, 75, sitting next to me. And she was kind of coaching me through the thing. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. I just keep pulling the lever here. And I was like, that's a lot of money. I only put 20 in. Should I cash out? No. You got to play. Look at the progressive, this, that, blah, 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 blah. I think I played it all the way back down to like $100 or something like that. I was like, all right, well, I'm going to take my 100 and run at least. And if it weren't for that woman, I'm telling you, I would have walked out of there with like $900. She just kept egging me on to play. Oh, you got to play. The machine's hot. It's hot. Like, really? Because I'm up to $900. I feel like I, kind of got the hotness out of it already. And of course, I lost most of it back. But it was fun. I still walked out up a few bucks, so that's okay. Oh, okay. Now, how many casinos do you have around? Do you have a lot of casinos in your area? Jason Dominguez rookie? Or do you have to drive a fair distance to go to another one? Mackenzie Gorlow numbered, Henry Davis rookie. Yeah, I know, right? It's funny because that's what I was thinking. It was that woman, man. She had me pumped. She was so funny. I mean, her entertainment was worth hundreds of dollars because she was freaking out. She's like, you don't understand. This machine's so hot. You're going to hit the progressive. I'm like, okay. Do I do anything? No, just keep pushing the button. All right. It was fun. I think I told you guys a story before. The reason I used to play poker on a kind of regular basis there's this huge place called Parks Casino in Northeast Philadelphia, and they have like one of the biggest poker rooms in the country. And this was a long time ago, like, I don't know, 10, 12, 14 years ago. And I owned a place that was maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes away from there. So I used to go there every once in a while. you know, like maybe once a month to play some poker late at night. Kevin Newman, low number. And not playing anything crazy like 2-4 or whatever, Texas Hold'em. It was relaxing and I enjoyed it. And the last time I really played, this guy stayed in on a hand that he shouldn't have, and the pot ended up getting up to like $2,000. And I had him beat all the way to the river, and the dude, like, you know, pulled something on the river. I don't even remember it now. It was so long ago, but it made me so mad. I walked out of the place, and that might have been the last time I've actually sat in a casino and played poker. I was so angry. You know, and I'm not one of those guys to be like, why would you stay in a hand with that? But I felt that way. Rini Stinnett. Man, look at that card. 2 homers, 6 RBIs versus the Padres in 73. Interesting. Ronaldo Anthony Stinnett. Yeah. Parks is huge. Now, like I said too, I haven't been to Parks in over 10 years. So I can't even imagine what it is now. It was big back then. And I know at the time it was killing Atlantic City because all the people from New York were just coming there because it was an hour or so closer than having to go all the way to Atlantic City. But that's a huge casino up there. Now you go like that place, the Valley Forge Casino where the show used to be. They don't even have poker tables or anything. They all have that stupid, I don't know. They call it Texas Hold'em, but it looks like a blackjack table. I don't even know how to play that. Like, I don't Express Texas Hold'em or whatever they call it. I don't even know what they call it. Dominic Calzone. Altair 8800 launched. Yeah, that place was cool too, Parks, because they had, I mean, I'm sure, I would assume anyone who's got a big poker room has, they had like a vault there where if you were a regular player, you could like keep your cash in the vault. And they had like, it was literally like the boxes you get at a bank. Um, and these guys, like you went in there and it was crazy. The place was huge and everyone had their own keys. And so guys who are regular players, I guess they keep their cash there and stuff. It was quite a setup. Little rich for my taste, but you know, I'm like the put me on the 50 cent $1 table. Michael Harris, Blackman, Caribbean stud. Yeah, let it ride. I don't know how to play any of those. I sometimes watch online, like on what's the one? Baccarat. I can't for the life of me figure out how to play Baccarat. The Mason Wynn rookie. I have literally watched games of it on like DraftKings and stuff, trying to figure it out. I just don't get it at all. And I'm sure it's probably not that difficult, but I don't know. My mind doesn't work for that game, I guess. Eflin, Wicks, Gunner, low numbered. The problem is too with games like that, like the table poker. If you try to go up and learn, and God forbid you like end up with someone's card or something, it's like playing blackjack. You took my ace, like easy. Sometimes people get really angry. It's not the best place to learn in the casino. If you don't have someone next to you who knows what they're doing. Jared Trillo, Texas, Raleigh Fingers DeVolo. What made you decide to go to the casino, Chris? Just something to do? checking out the competition. Looking for a new job. Jonah Heim. Yeah, man, learn so you can teach me how to play. I'm just interested to know because it doesn't make a ton of sense to me. Showing dice. Oh, you played Texas Hold'em today? Did they like a real Texas Hold'em game, not the table one or whatever they? I don't know what they call it. I know it's called Texas Hold'em, but it's something. It's got another name to it where it looks like a blackjack table and they have like bets on it, and I don't know. I watch those guys on Instagram out in Vegas who bet like 10 grand a hand and all that stuff. They're nuts. Luke Weaver, low numbered. Oh, your parents want to go. Oh, okay. Yeah, my mother had a little she had a little touch of the gambling problem when I was a kid. So for people who are from kind of mid Atlantic will know what I'm talking about. Like they run buses to Atlantic City. It's and back in the day, I have no idea now because I don't know anybody who's been on one in years, but where my elementary school was, there was a pizza shop or a restaurant, but it was like a pizza type of place, like a diner that was around the corner from it, and that's where the bus used to leave from for Atlantic City. My mother would drop me off at school, go over there, get on the bus at 9 in the morning or whatever it was, go all the way to Atlantic City, be down there for a couple hours, get back on the bus, come back and pick me up from school. And then she'd tell us how it was such a great deal because it was like, now again, this is in the 80s. It was like $7 to take the bus, but they gave you back $10 in quarters. Like that was the deal. She actually made money for getting on the bus and going down there. That was kind of like her excuse. And be like, yeah, how much did you spend while you were there? Well, that doesn't matter. My mother did that more than a few times when I was a kid. Gavin Williams and Mountcastle. Does she? Yeah, I know. I don't know if my mother still plays or not. She lives out in Arizona. I'm sure she does. But like to literally be like, "All right, honey, go ahead, get into school. The bus is leaving. I gotta go." She's a piece of work. And my father was so opposite. My father hated gambling, but he would go with her every once in a while, and he would just be like, "I just stand there and hold her coat, Gruntal." Now at Parks, I know that they run free buses from New York, from like every borough in New York, that you can get on and ride down to go to Parks Casino. I know people have told me that before, and they run like every half hour. They're always going back and forth. Trevor Larnach, White Border, which is just insane. Hold on, I gotta grab some more sleep. You remember those buses? I know. And they'd always have like the like all the billboard kind of signs on it of going to Vegas or going to Atlantic City, and you know. I remember asking my mom, like, do they give you like a roll of quarters? She'd be like, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. They just give you a roll of quarters when you get off the bus. Or you get a meal or, So basically it was free to ride the bus, but it's so funny. Those things were packed too, man. They used to line up early in the morning to get on there. 8 strikeout season. Summer they bought out space in a mall across the river from me. Yeah. Well, we have a fair amount of casinos here around Philadelphia and the suburbs. It's kind of crazy, actually. Joey Weimer. I mean, I think there's what, 5 around here, I think. Right, Andrew? Isn't there like 5 around? You have Live downtown, and there's that other one downtown. I don't even know the name of that one. You gotta be kidding me. Another relic? Come on. Dylan Cease for the White Sox. For Robert. Yeah, there's the place down in Chester, Harrah's down there. And they're, in Philadelphia, you can't really like swing a dead cat without hitting the casino, to be honest with you. Yeah, I know when they originally did the licensing in Pennsylvania, they had X amount of licenses for the entire state. But I think in the state now there's like, I don't know, maybe 15 casinos. I mean, there's a lot of them actually, because you got them out around Pittsburgh, and then there's some up in Allentown and up there. And I don't know if they stuck to those rules of how many. I think they passed that. Max Scherzer for the Rangers. 163 of 575 for Joe. Plus, now you can go to like, even though it's not legal, I don't really know what the rules are. You can go to pretty much any gas station and play slot machines now in Pennsylvania. Like a few years ago, they really started showing up. Like you used to have them in the shady places, you know what I mean? But now I see them everywhere. And you go in there and there's people like camped out in there all day playing slot machines in the AM PM mini market or whatever. Like, all right. Heston Kjerstad, rookie for the Orioles. That's a nice one. I have nothing against it at all. You know what I mean? Like some people don't like gambling. I don't mind gambling. It's just not something I think about doing. Like it doesn't come to my mind. And to be honest, like that Valley Forge Casino is like I could be there in 15 minutes. Like it's not very far. It's just not something that ever kind of crosses my mind to go and do. I do get angry when I lose money too. I have owned my own businesses for 25 years. Every dollar I've made for the last 25 years has been because of me. So I get a little angry when I lose. For the A's, Glenn Abbott on the buyback. I'm loving all the buybacks this year. For Andrew. The nickel slot. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. I see that too, man. Those are the ones that are filled up. You go into those places whenever I've been in there, like the nickel and penny slots, you can't find a seat. I mean, look, I guess it's a way you can win some money, and you can also, you don't have to lose too much, I suppose. You hope not, anyway. Slot machines are so weird to me because it's just, and not to say that any gambling there isn't an element of luck, but I mean, cards certainly have an amount of skill to it. And you can get, you know, bit with luck or bitten by luck. But slot machines are just pure luck. You know what I mean? Like you hear people talk, "Oh, this is hot," or "It's this," or "It's that." It's just a computer chip. But, makes it exciting, I guess. That's what my mother was always down with. She loved the slot machines. That was her thing. Yeah, so this isn't so Heritage is based. It is always based on the past. So this is based on 1975 Heritage. This is an actual 1975 card. So whenever they're stamped with the gold anniversary, so this is a who knows where they got them from. They probably bought them in bulk somewhere, but this is an actual 1975 Topps Heritage card. And to be honest, I mean, don't get me wrong, the box toppers are cool, but if they're not autoed, I mean, even if it's not a great player, I mean, does anyone really care about Glenn Abbott? But it's just kind of cool, you know? You can get some really good ones, though. They do put some really awesome buybacks in, too. They're not easy to come by, but they are out there. Yeah, he could have. I bet he knows what a casino bus looks like. He's been on one or two in his day, probably. Ryan Weathers. Stanton, low numbered. Did you hear about the. And now, again, this could be blown out of proportion, I swear, but I saw a thing on Instagram tonight about the woman who caught Otani's first home run at Dodger Stadium. And, like, they were saying how, like, she was rushed out and separated from her family. And, like, she only got, like, a signed bat from him or something for it. Whereas that ball would have been worth a fortune. And then he said he met with her, but he didn't meet with her. Like, it's just weird stuff going on with this guy. I don't know. Maybe it's just the L.A. I don't know. It just seems like strange stuff is going on around Otani. Oh yeah, no problem, man. Lane Thomas, low numbered. Chrysler rebate. And for the Marlins, Luis Araz. 101 of 375 for Lou. What do you mean you have a slot? Like you have a slot machine at home? Like a real one? Fujinami. You like load it up with like fake change and stuff? Or when people come over, you make them put their own money in it and then make it hit when you get. That's what I do. Put it right by my front door. Be like, oh, have you checked out my Dominguez rookie? Check out my slot machine. Go ahead, throw a couple quarters in it and make it so it never hits. uh, yeah, well, I don't necessarily agree with that sentiment, but I understand what you're saying. De La Cruz rookie. Kettle Marte white border for the D backs, Robert. That's awesome. How did you come to acquire that? Is it like an old school one, like or a newer, like computerized one? I think I'd be down with the old wheeled one. You know, the old one arm bandit. Oh, yeah, that's awesome. What do your parents play? Are they slot players too? Lorenzo's no hitter. Gunner New Age Performers. You got to be kidding me. All relics again. Lindor for the Mets. Thomas. I feel like Topps definitely put more relics in this year than last year and the years past. Harrison Bader, low numbered. Freddie Freeman. And Mackenzie Gore, low numbered. Jake Berger, white border for the Marlins. For Lou. Those slots are fun. I don't disagree. They can be fun. That's for sure. Chris Bryant, Castillo. Juan Yepes, low number. Gorman. Kevin Newman, low numbered. All right, don't anyone go anywhere. Let's open a blaster too and see if we can get anything. Little bonus blaster break. Haven't opened a blaster yet this year. Let's see if we can't find something. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I never even. Hold on. Never even looked at the box. Is there anything special in these? Topps 1975 Topps in 3D. Look for 75 Topps baseball sensation gold foil. 75 Zoo-Hoo stick on blues, whatever. Okay. All right, let's see if we find anything in the blaster. Aaron Judge. Ah, no problem, brother. Hancock. It should be a gunner low numbered. It is. Salvador Perez. Frelick. Palmer and Valdez. Dane Raphael rookie. Short print for the Dodgers. De La Cruz rookie. New bar. Getting the sleeve, Ellie. Mookie Betts and Hoskins. All right. Romuto. Is this the 75, whatever they're calling these things? Bryce Harper. Frazier and Steer. All right. No, nothing crazy. Okay. I want to thank everyone for joining us this evening. As always, couldn't do this without you. We'll be here all weekend. We got more Heritage. We got Topps Chrome Black full cases tomorrow and Saturday night. Along with some Big League and some 22 Elite Extra and 22 Topps Chrome Platinum. So if you want to come hang out with us, we would love to have you. Otherwise, please stay safe, stay healthy out there. And give me a sec. Put a quick hit recap together and get out of here. Generation. All right, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, quick hit recap for 2024 Topps Heritage, third case break number 4. These are all our low-numbered short prints. We'll go through and pull the good guys out of there and make sure they get taken care of. Some rookies. Dominguez, we had 2. Ellie, we had 4. And we had that Bryce Harper, I don't know what it's called, out of the blaster box. We'll take care of those. Buyback box topper, Bill Hands for the Rangers, Rennie Stinnett for the Pirates, and Glenn Abbott for the A's. White border short prints, Christian Walker, Seth Lugo, Martinez, Torres, Larnach, Kerstedt rookie, Marte, and Jake Berger. Numbered parallels, Volpe to 999, Max Scherzer to 575, Luis Raz to 375. Variations, we had the missing signature variation of Ryan Mountcastle and the image variation of Yoshida. We had a black bordered Jared Kelenic for the Bravos. And then relics, Buxton, Cease, Lindor, and Buxton again. That one to 76 of 99. All right, folks, again, thanks so much for joining me. Hope to see everyone tomorrow. Stay safe, stay healthy. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.